You want to feel old? Aroldis Chapman is already 37. That's right, he's in his 16th year pitching in the bigs as of now, and if that sounds like a lot, it is. Only a vanishingly few amount of players in Major League Baseball history have pitched in the 801 games that he has, or finished the 523. But one thing no one else can come close to claiming is his host of velocity records, including the fastest pitch ever thrown at 105.8 miles per hour versus the Pirates, and the fastest pitch in StatCast history at 105.7 versus the Orioles. With this being said, considering his advanced age, you couldn't be blamed for assuming he's probably slowing down a bit. But even in the early days of 2025, when everybody's knocking off the rust, he's still throwing harder than pretty much anybody else, and it just resulted in him breaking yet another team record for velocity. Facing the Blue Jays yesterday in the 9th inning of a tied game, Chapman began his day unassumingly, giving up a single to left field off a heater at just 95 miles per hour to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next batter, Anthony Santander, would go down swinging on just 4 pitches, striking out on what looked to be a splitter even though the broadcast had it as a cutter. Still, at this point he hadn't thrown even a single triple-digit heater. But that would change in the following AB, where on the 0-1 he would miss inside to Andres Gimenez at 101 miles an hour. One foul tip later and the count was 1-2. It was then that Chappie would rear back and fire a 102 mile per hour fireball. This pitch, according to one of my favorite accounts on Twitter, Codify, officially broke the Red Sox record for the hardest pitch ever thrown in their franchise's history. He would end the inning shortly after on a routine fly ball to center field off the bat of George Springer. This brought Chapman's season totals on the year so far to 4 2/3 scoreless innings with 6 strikeouts. Certainly a favorable start for the big lefty. It's also worth noting here that with him breaking this velocity record held by Boston, he now has 7 franchise records for fastball speed in the StatCast era, as he has also done so for the Royals, Rangers, Reds, Pirates, Cubs, Yankees, and, of course, now the Red Sox. That means, if you can believe it, about a quarter of all Major League teams have had their hardest pitch ever thrown by the Cuban Missile. Now that's a record that may not soon be broken.